All right, this is a nerd rant, but just go with me. So I think a lot of people think that, because I'm just listening to this psychologist talk on my TikTok. I think a lot of people think that creativity flows when they get high or when they fucked up or when they drunk. One of my exes used to always have to smoke and drink before he created his music, and he always created good music. And a lot of people, a lot of artists think that, you know, when I smoke this or when I do this, it makes me creative. It does not. What it does is it releases your inhibition. It gives you, it unlocks or it removes your fear of what people think, and then you freely do things. Like, then you're free to roam about who and what you would do if no one was looking. The ability to be creative is based upon the space and not a thing. A person, if you take that same person who usually got to get super duper yiked up to create, and you put them in an environment without those things, and you allow them to be their authentic selves with no judgment, with no fear of retribution, they would probably be more creative than they are on a substance, because they're not inhibited by anything and they have full functionality and capability of their brain. The only thing that is different is the assumption and the reprogramming or the environment that they're in. And that's a really real thing. Like, one thing I learned on my little journey is that when I isolated myself and I created a safe space for me to be me and do what I wanted to do and express and feel how I want to feel, my creativity skyrocketed. It was no longer afraid to come out. A lot of times we're in places where our creativity is pressed back into us, and then we start to implode and create things like disease and cancers. Things that start to eat at us and fester at us from the inside out, because we have suppressed it, and we don't, that energy got to go somewhere. Energy does not exist. Energy is always around. It's just, how do you manage your energy? What do you do with it? Just because you act like it's not there, just because you act like you don't want to fuck that man, don't mean that urge not there. And if you act like it isn't, what's going to happen is it's going to swell up inside you and fester. And I bet people like that creativity is muddled. They can't think about nothing but buttholes. But that's not what I was talking about. I just wanted to have the conversation with you about creativity and how it's so often misinterpreted, especially because most of our greatest creatives use Mary Jane. And a lot of people see me smoke, and I don't ever want you to think I hate. Like, I don't know why lately, probably because of these things, but I've been having that little spit line, and it's pissing me off because that's the nastiest shit. Like, I don't even take nobody seriously when I see that shit. So it's pissing me off that I got it. But anyways, I don't want nobody to attribute my greatness to marijuana. My greatness is attributed first to God, because He is the head of my life. Immediately, God first. Immediately, God. He created me. You get what I'm saying? And my parents. You get what I'm saying? Because they bad and they raised me. And then my family, my sisters and my brothers and my niece. You know what I'm saying? If we talking about who I attribute things to, but weed is not anywhere. It's definitely a part of the brand, you know, but it doesn't make me more creative. The freedom that everyone in my family has allowed me to be and express good and bad, bitch, has allowed for my creativity to flourish. I never had to suppress. And I did a little bit when I was a kid, and I never did then. But, life, we all grow up. But I just wanted to tell you, I smoke pet because I enjoy it. It's like wine to me. I'd rather do that than drink a glass of wine. I already got 16 billion gazillion volts of energy, so it don't really do nothing but make me normal. You know what I'm saying? It don't hurt. I've done the research. If it took away from the bag. But it don't. You get what I'm saying? And when I do need to put it down, I do. You get what I'm saying? But it's a part of the brand, and I do use it as a tool to kind of make a gateway for people, a pathway for people, because, yeah, stop judging me because I smoke weed. That don't make sense. That's stupid. You think I'm automatically less intelligent because I smoke weed? Yeah. How about I'm in the same room with you and I smoke and I smell like this? So who's the dummy, me or you? Who's in the clubhouse? Are you in the clubhouse or I'm in the White House? What are we saying? So that's that. But I just want to give y'all that tangent, not how I planned it. But I want to tell you about creativity. Creativity grows and flourishes in environments that are cultivated for it. And creativity in different people need different environments to be comfortable to create. Some people need a lot of noise because that's what they like. Me, I just need to be able to express myself and be myself and move. And in the end world, I do what I want to do, and I'm the boss over here, and nobody can tell me what to do. Now, when I walk out them doors, I might have to abide by somebody else's rules. I might have to do what they tell me so that I don't get locked up. But in this bitch, in the dollhouse, I don't. And this is the place where I create the most. In every room, even on my saddest days, I walk in and I just feel at peace. I've created a safe place and a tavern for myself. I've created a utopia, a heaven on earth for me. And it's just like the second one, and I worked on. I'm just getting started. Getting started. Getting started. This is the prototype. No Andre 3K. So that's what I want to tell you. If you ever want, if anybody asks you about creativity, all right, I gotta get back to work. I've been ranting all morning, but I just want to tell y'all that. I just want to give y'all an idea so you understand, so you can stop giving Ciroc and do say the credit for your creativity. I think if you wanna put down a substance, try it out, bitch. But like create an environment. Put yourself in an environment where you're comfortable to create and you don't need anything to help you get comfortable. Because that's all alcohol is. Most people use it for as an aid to comfort me. Nah, it ain't no aid for me. It ain't comforting me. I ain't trying to, when I'm drunk, I'm not trying to relax, bitch. I promise you that. When I'm drunk, you know what I'm saying? When I smoke, I don't even smoke to relax. It just, but it do help. In times of peril, the pack has had my back. But I don't I just gotta. But will I if I can? Absolutely, but it doesn't, but I will say, and it does push relaxation further. It can. If you allow it, if used right. And I do create when I relax more. So, it does have that effect. However, it's not the only tool in my creative toolbox. You get what I'm saying? It's just one little color. You get what I'm saying? One little pen, one little paintbrush that helped me bring out the accents of the big picture. Okay, bye.